I was born a free man, lived with my family in New York,
Be good for your mother.
till the day I was deceived,
To Solomon.
kidnapped, sold into slavery.
Tell me about how you became involved with the project in the first place, as this is not one to lightly enter into.
I got a call from Steve McQueen, and I'd known Steve for a little while, and he wanted to send me this script, 12 Years a Slave. I got the script and I read it, and I was immediately struck by, obviously, it's an extraordinary tale, an amazing story, but I was also struck by the responsibility of it, and the responsibility of telling the story accurately and getting down to those places. You're always looking for a great script, a great character. You spend your life looking for great parts, and you get one, and your reaction is strangely like, can I do this?
Lupita, this is one of those films where, although it's just acting and we know everything's gonna be okay, it doesn't change the fact when the camera starts rolling, you're going to be physically abused. What is the mental preparation for something like that? Just knowing that, hey, we're all happy now, but here it comes.
I think it was recognizing that this was a real woman's story and that I had the responsibility and opportunity to bring it to life and to light. This is the kind of role that I've wanted, without even knowing I've wanted it, and I went to school for 3 years to prepare to lend myself to such complexities, and I got to do that with this character. It wasn't just my responsibility to tell the story, it was my responsibility to tell it with the actors that I was put in the scenes with, and I was put in the scenes with such incredible actors.
Alfred, tell me about climbing into the mental space of Mistress Shaw, a servant of privilege who has virtually become one of the masters of her plantation. She's fascinating.
I didn't have to change.
Yeah.
I'm an African-American woman who was born into a very comfortable life and have lived that alongside people who have no floors.
Sure, who
and
don't have that. The film just made a huge impression at the Toronto Film Festival. How do you navigate the buzz that surrounds that kind of talk, especially when it's only September?
I know. There's a long way to go, people. Let's see how let's see if we limp to the finish line or if we go blazing by. I feel like what could be more exciting than to have people really excited about something you've spent time in your life working on for an artistic, and it's very exciting. It doesn't happen that often. I've been doing this for a while, and I've never had this happen before. So to me, that's, it says something.
Sure.
It's
absolutely.
not an easy thing to achieve, and I really think that Steve McQueen has done it here. If Steve McQueen asked me to run naked through Times Square and do a jig and a dance and all kinds of weird things, play a violin with my toe, I don't know what it is he'd ask me to do. There'd be nothing I wouldn't do for him.
I was a free man. I'm not a slave.